Alright, hello, welcome to Bentley's Backwards Bushcraft. And anyway, we are at a friend's of Michelle's house, and he has a massive property. I think he said it's just under 10 acres, and he's got a massive pond out here. And I'm going to go do a little more fishing before we have to take off this morning. It's just about 7 o'clock in the morning. I got up and I'm going to come out here, do a quick little fish, and hopefully I can walk you guys around the property before we take off. But I definitely got to get some fishing in before we take off out of here. Here's the tour of the property we got to spend the night at. We're going to take off today. They've got stuff they have to do today, so we're not going to be able to hang out, but there's a big chicken coop right here. And last night I saw a raccoon come in, and he went up that tree right there. That little one went up that tree up in there somewhere, but I guess he hangs out here and eats their scraps. But here they have a nice little camp do nothing, and sits just right there by that part of the pond, which I think I need to fish a little bit before we take off. And then they have this nice little gravel road. Yeah, I think right here is a good fishing spot. Run it right up through there and everything. But I'm going to avoid fishing right now. I'm not going to do that because there's so much other stuff that I want to show you. Range. And we'll get out here in the woods here in a minute. But he's got a little shooting range down here that he's got set up. And I saw a very wonderful looking mulberry tree right there. He's got a bunch of berry trees and all that kind of berry bushes and stuff out here. I saw a wonderful little downy woodpecker out here and a cardinal yesterday. But really nice spot right here, opened up. And he's got himself a little shooting range right there where he shoots. And it goes right into the hill there. So he's got no problems with that. Crazy. So we're back up on the main trail. And here's another good look at the pond. Massive pond. Oh, look at that. Alright, and so then of course this goes all the way around the pond there. It's just open field or grass right there. So let's head back into here real quick. And he's got a nice little trail set up for his golf carts that he can go through. And we're going to kind of stay on the trail. We're not going to really deviate into the woods today, because I don't think I have enough of time to do everything that I want to do. But he has this wonderful little trail. And apparently the former owner of this property left that tractor here. So he's been making use of it. He's only, well, maybe it was that one, I can't remember. One of those the former owner left here. But he's only recently been living on this property, I guess, for less than a year now, or maybe just about a year. Look at this. This is fantastic. I couldn't imagine how much fun and entertainment I'd have if I lived out here. The sound of nature. He's got a fenced-in field that the former owners, I guess, had some cows and horses that were in there. Ooh, listen to that. Very old birdhouse. That at one point was being used. Couple birds talking. Look at the berries. Ooh, that one looks like it's... Oh, that one looks like it's ready for Richard. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Breakfast. Oh. Mmm. Some more berries back there. Open field out there. It looks like there's soybeans in there now. Oh, nice little berry bush right back there. And then that just goes straight down until it hits the end of his property. So we're going to turn around and head back this direction. I'd like to delve more into those woods, but ooh, look at that spider. Almost ran right into it. Try to avoid the spider in its web. Look at that. That's fantastic. Yep, there we go. All right. So that's a quick and abridged version of the property. And it just basically, the trail takes off back down there on a straight line until it ends up at his property line. Same thing, basically the same thing as what you're seeing here. Nice little chatter. And then again, this direction over there opens up into the open yard around the pond. And then we go back into the wooded area here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back up front, and I am going to get my fishing pole, and I'm going to do a little more fishing before Michelle wakes up and before we have to hit the road.